Honkai Star just released new developer notes. Let's take a look at those. Voice of the Galaxy. Developer notes. While cleaning the train, the conductor found a mysterious note with many pieces of content that Pom-Pom finds hard to understand. It's best to leave it to you, Trailblazer. And the first thing we see here is Event Light Cone's rerun coming very soon. Since the release of the first event Light Cone before the tutorial mission starts in version 1.1, many versions have passed. As many Trailblazers might have learned from special preview programs after the 2.6 version update, previous Light Cones such as before the tutorial mission starts, hey over here, and for tomorrow's journey will be available in Herda's shop. Trailblazers can use Herda bonds to obtain these previous event exclusive light cones. Future event light cones will also be added to Herda's shop after the event ends. This is a fantastic addition to the game. It removes a lot of FOMO from the game, and people who started the game later can now obtain these light cones, especially the Silver Wolf event light cone. It is still very good. The Sunday one and the Guanifan life cone are also pretty decent as well, and it's great to know that any future event light cones will eventually be added to the Herda shop. It's also really great for collectors. So overall, great addition to the game, and I welcome it. As we all know, the crew aboard the Astro Express, March, Donhung, Himiko, and Welt each has their own room. Since the Astro Express set sail, the Trailblazers room along with other parts of the train has been a topic of great interest for the Trailblazers and the crew. Party car. In version 2.7, a new area will be added to the train, the party car. Not only can Express visiting in-game friends appear in the party car, but it is also rumored that Pom-Pom can change outfits here. I think this is a really cute addition to the game. I like Pom-Pom a lot. It's kind of weird that my Pom-Pom is always sad in my train. I don't know why. Trailblazer's room. Trailblazer's room will be located on the second floor of the party car. After version 2.7, Trailblazers can unlock and gradually decorate their rooms through events. During the event, you can also collect some small toys to decorate your room. Not only that, but some furnitures in the room will also be interactive, for example, the bathtub. More details will be reviewed in future content releases. Lore-wise, I'm always wondering where does the Trailblazers sleep, and I'm glad they are going to address it in the upcoming update. About the Trailblazers room, I have mixed opinion of it. All the other games that has like some kind of like showcase feature, I rarely utilize it, like Genshin Impact's teapot, Zenless Zone Zero's memory board, and I think Sword of Convalaria also has like some this feature as well. I just usually just stack whatever on top of the area and just call it a day and never revisit it. My Kuma brain hopes that I could invite Himiko into the bathtub with me, but honestly I feel like it's gonna be something lame, like your main character is gonna sit in a bathtub like in Penacony. But we'll just have to see. Looking at the picture that they provided to us, I don't have high hopes of it. For me, I think I'm just gonna visit this room once and then just stack whatever I can in the room and then barely visit this at all. So I hope they add some kind of practical feature to this room, so then I could continue, I guess, updating the room. But we'll just have to see. Too much space required, delete past resource and reduce size. I don't think I'm too interested in this. This is a kind of nothing burger for me, so I'm just gonna skip this part. Okay, let's move on to the next tab, which is Pure Fiction Gameplay Update Preview. Hiya Trailblazer, in this issue, we'll be bringing you a preview about all the gameplay updates coming to 2.7, Pure Fiction Game Mode. Since Pure Fiction went online in version 1.6, lots of version updates have passed. Now the Express crew anticipates an update to come for Pure Fiction with 2.7. New Grit Game Mode. After the Pure Fiction update, every period stage effect will turn into different grit mechanics. Activate grit mechanics in battle to accumulate grit value. After accruing sufficient grit in combat, characters will enter a surging grit state for a period of time. while in the Surge and Grit stage, characters will obtain powerful buffs. You can accumulate grit quickly via various grit mechanics and synergize your buff to deliver crushing damage while in the Surge and Grit state to more efficiently defeat enemies. I think this new mechanic is going to be similar to Apocalyptic Shadows mechanic, but instead of breaking the toughness bar, you just have to accumulate points by whatever the I guess the requirement for the grit mechanic is. Enemy mechanic adjustments. Additionally, the Express crew has also adjusted certain enemy mechanics in Pure Fiction. When engaging in combat after the update, the non-boss enemies will also continuously refresh. Aside from dealing direct attacks, you can decrease the HP of the boss enemies by a certain percentage through defeating non-boss enemies. Defeating non-boss enemies efficiently will quickly reduce the boss's HP. After defeating the boss enemy, the next wave will begin. Objectively speaking, this means when you play Pure Fiction after the new update, you won't just run into situations where you find a single boss enemy standing around alone on the battlefield, or moments where leftover non-boss enemies cause bosses to be undefeatable. Points accumulation and distribution adjustments. After the Pure Fiction update, Trailblazers will obtain points based on the amount they reduce from the boss enemy's HP. Additionally, on the basis of the content update above, the scores you can obtain for beating the first, second, and third enemy waves will be 8,000, 16,000, and 60,000 respectively in Pure Fiction. The maximum score and points needed to obtain the various star rating will not change for Pure Fiction. I don't know how I feel about the Pure Fiction update. Pure Fiction is probably my least favorite game mode out of the 3 endgame mode that we have, and I think majority of the community agrees with that as well. My account is also pretty strong, so my opinion of it is skewed. I rarely use erudition units anymore, maybe in like the earlier versions, but nowadays I've been just using my good old Hypercarry Acheron team and Firefly team. As long as the DPS carry is not like a single target unit, it does pretty okay in Pure Fiction. I'll probably have some gameplay in the background just showcasing me not using any of the like Herda, Jade, or Himeko or anything like that. So we'll have to see what the update is, but I feel like it's gonna make Pure Fiction even more easier, and it's not gonna change anything for me. Anyways, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think of the updates. Comment below, subscribe if you liked the video, and have a nice day. See ya.